Welcome to the When in Robes podcast. This is the only show where you don't need clothes to travel the world. I'm Carly Konsker, your host and personal travel guide. Let's do the damn thing. Hello. Welcome to season 2 of When in Robes. I'm Carly Konsker. I'm your host and I am back once again. Today I am coming to you live from Gurney's Montauk in Montauk, New York. Montauk is a beach town. It is very casual and low key, but for as casual as Montauk is, it is quite expensive. So this is a place where you have to know going into it that you are going to splurge, whether it's on hotel rooms, on food, on drinks. This place is probably the most overpriced casual locale I've ever been to. I'm here on a staycation with my mom, actually. We stayed last night at Gurney's, and we stayed in an oceanfront view room with 2 queen beds. So this room is expensive. I'm not going to lie, it's not cheap to stay here. The rooms are expensive, and they do that because they know that they're the only hotel of its caliber in Montauk. Like, you can't compare Gurney's to any other hotel in Montauk. Montauk is known for being very beachy, a lot of like motels that have been renovated into hotels. But Gurney's used to be Gurney's Inn. And in 2013, it went through major renovations that lasted all the way to 2019. And then it reopened from Gurney's Inn to Gurney's Resort and Seawater Spa. Unfortunately, the spa is currently closed. It's going under its own renovations that will last the next year. So that's disappointing. But it's crazy to think how expensive these rooms are for what you're getting. In any other like 5-star hotel, the amount of money that you pay for the rooms, you would be getting a lot more amenities. But for Montauk, I guess this is what you get. I will say the beds were so comfortable. The sheets are so soft. I am in the Gurney's Robe, and it has this cute Gurney's Resort logo on it. It has a beautiful, I think this is black. I originally thought it was a navy trim because there's navy trim on the bed sheets, but this is black lines. They have a little detail, a black trim. The robe is good. Like, it's big enough, it's comfy, but it's not that soft on the inside. On the outside, it's super soft. So I would give this robe maybe a 7.2. It's good, but it's not incredible. I would say I've had a lot softer robes on my body. Do I want to take this one off immediately? No. Does it fit my body? Yes. But I've had a lot better. But the beds were so comfortable. We had a great night's sleep. The room has a little bit of a scent. I don't know what scent this is, but it does have some sort of smell. I don't know if people enjoy that, but I personally don't. One thing about the bathroom in this room, very tiny. The bathroom's super small. I would say I personally don't like when hotels don't give a shower a full door. Like, I like a full glass door because then water doesn't go everywhere in the bathroom. And especially a small bathroom like this, you don't want the water getting everywhere. They have a rain shower, which had great water pressure and great heat, but it had a half door. And so when you have half glass, water goes everywhere, and that I don't love. But the body wash was great. They give you body wash, shampoo, conditioner. It is a tight space, but you make it work. And the room has the most stunning view of the ocean and the beach. You walk right outside, and it has a balcony terrace with a day bed, and it's just stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's what you want to wake up to when you're in Montauk. Because Montauk is a beach town. You want to be on the beach, and this hotel is right on the beach, which is worth the money. So if you're going to pay to be here, it is worth the view, but you have to get an oceanfront room. So the oceanfront rooms are the ones that you see the full ocean. The lower level rooms are the ones that are in the back, and you get a partial view of the ocean, but you're not in the main building. So you're not in the building that really oversees the beach. You're in the back. And that's unfortunate, but it's good to know when booking that oceanfront rooms, not ocean view rooms, oceanfront rooms have that gorgeous view of the ocean. The ocean view rooms have a partial view or a blocked view, and that could be very disappointing if you think you're getting oceanfront. So we have a great room, honestly. For the difficulties that we encountered upon arrival, I will say we did end up having an amazing room. Upon arrival, I had called earlier in the day to request, if possible, for our room to be ready early since we were arriving early and wanted to enjoy the beach all day. And unfortunately, our room was not ready when we got here, which is fine. We went and had lunch at Scarpetta, the restaurant at the hotel. And when we went back to check, because check-in's typically at 4 p.m., the room still wasn't ready. And they said it would be ready shortly. So we went to the beach. We had a great time. We changed in one of the bathrooms, got ourselves lounge chairs and an umbrella. And you don't really have good service on the beach, nor do they have good Wi-Fi on the beach, which is quite unfortunate because they said that they were going to call when the room was ready. I never got a phone call, ever, which is fine. We were enjoying ourselves on the beach, but it would have been nice to know when our room was ready. That being said, we enjoyed the beach all day. And then we were ready to check into our room. We went and back to the lobby to make sure our room was ready, which it was. And when we went to valet to try to find our car, which had all of our luggage in it, our car was lost for an hour. And beyond being lost, one, they couldn't find the car, but then they couldn't find the keys for the car, and the keys were in someone else's car. So they had to try to find our keys to then get our car, and it took over an hour, which is beyond ridiculous. So we didn't even get into our room until about 6:15 yesterday after arriving at the hotel at 2:15, which was really a bummer. I will say the owner of the valet, he was really sweet and was trying his best and felt awful. But things like that should not be happening when you're at a 5-star resort. The valet was a mess. There was another guy staying at the hotel, and he was waiting over 25 minutes for his car as well. And I understand, like, our car, like, they lost our keys in someone else's vehicle. But for a guy whose keys you have and you can't find his car, like, it looks bad once, but twice it looks even worse. So the valet here, honestly, I didn't even want to give them our car keys after we came back from dinner. I was like, I'll self-park, but we ended up giving it to them. And hopefully when we leave today, our car will still be there. But overall, we loved our meal yesterday at Scarpetta. We had an incredible time at this hotel. Some of the amenities of this hotel include their beautiful spa, which obviously isn't open right now. But on the beach, they have day beds or cabanas that you can rent. During the week, it ranges about $500 a day. And then on the weekends, it could go up to $1,200 easily. But very comfortable day beds and cabanas, and you can order food to your chairs on the beach, drinks to your chairs on the beach. There's cornhole on the beach if you want to play, and it's just really relaxing. There's just regular lounge chairs and umbrellas as well, and people to help you move umbrellas if you need it. Whatever you need, there are plenty of people on the beach to assist. In addition, they have a gorgeous lounge and fire pit area with a bar that you can sit in either during the day or at night. You can have a full meal there, or you can just grab drinks or dessert, and it's really cute, really social, music playing. So if you want to have a good time either after dinner or during the day or during sunset, it's a great place to go and just relax at the hotel. So it's not a huge hotel. It's about 146 rooms. There's also the Gurney's residences next door. But if you are coming to Montauk and you want to splurge on a room, the view is worth it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would say the service isn't the best coming from somebody who stays often at luxury hotels, but for the most part, it's worth the stay. So let's get into robing after dark. We are in Montauk. We're in the Hamptons. This is the furthest point in the Hamptons. So we are at the edge of the world. This is the furthest you can go in the Hamptons, and it's party central, especially during July 4th or during the summer. Everyone loves to go out to the bars here. I frequent them, and I have the best time. So some of my favorite places, obviously Surf Lodge. Surf Lodge is a classic. It's a restaurant, but also party central. In the center of Surf Lodge, there's table service, bottle service, a DJ. There's indoor dancing, an indoor-outdoor bar. And the restaurant has actually good food. I'm not going to lie. And they also have good chicken tenders, I believe, at Surf Lodge. but the food was really good. I think we got the hummus and tuna, and we got some pasta that was really good. And we might have gotten chicken. Don't quote me on that, but Surf Lodge food is surprisingly good. And it's worth making a reservation if you do want to stay and drink at Surf Lodge, because it's very difficult to get in without a reservation, and there's always long lines. So I highly recommend you make a reservation in advance if you want to go drink and party at Surf Lodge. There's also a lot of other places besides Surf Lodge to go drink and party. This summer, Bounce took over Sloppy Tuna. Yes, Bounce from New York took over Sloppy Tuna. Same thing with Common Ground. Common Ground from New York came out here and took over a location, and now all these bars and stuff from New York are coming out here to allow people to party. And they already have the name recognition, and it's a fun, good time. So there are plenty of places to drink, but there's also great restaurants in Montauk and in East Hampton, which is very close to Montauk. So last night, my mom and I ate at a brand new restaurant. So it's called La Fin, and it opened in May 2020. So it's brand new, and it's great for the summer. I think it's great to go either with family, friends, on a date. It was delicious, really cute inside. The atmosphere was really great, and it's right on the water. So beautiful views, great for sunset. The food was really good. We had incredible mussels and fries. The fries are like shoestring fries, and they were a little too crispy. Not my particular favorite type of fry. My mom actually loves those type of fries. But we had great mussels. We had this lobster toast with, I think it had a little avocado, corn, charred corn on it. I think some tomato, but with lime. And it was so delicious and light and great for summer. We also had amazing salad with goat cheese and peaches and sherry vinaigrette. And then for our main courses, I had the burger, which was delicious. But once again, they did not have Heinz ketchup. They had Annie's organic ketchup. Not a fan. I tried it. I used it. I ate it because I can't eat a burger without ketchup. But honestly, I think the restaurant's better off without Annie's and with Heinz instead. But that's just my humble opinion. Grilled scallops, which also came with like this corn tomato salsa thing that she loved. She said it was amazing. We opted out of dessert at the restaurant and instead came back to the hotel for dessert, and we sat at the lounge outside with the fire pit. It was so nice because it gets colder in Montauk, so having the fire pit is really lovely at night. And we ordered dessert from Scarpetta because the menu at the lounge area here, you're only able to order Scarpetta desserts. And we had an incredible chocolate cake with a caramel gelato and I believe a little piece of butterscotch, but it was so incredible. It came out warm and kind of like a molten cake, but nothing melted on the inside. But still, it was so yummy and delicious. We also tried the ricotta cheesecake, which I wasn't really a big fan of. I would say definitely you don't need it. You can miss it and get 2 chocolate cakes instead because it was so delicious. But we enjoyed dessert here. You could grab a drink, a cocktail at night at the lounge. It's so relaxing, so nice, and you feel very social, and there's plenty of people that are doing the same. For lunch yesterday, we actually did try Scarpetta. They have Sunday brunch at Scarpetta every Sunday until about 3 o'clock. And we also tried their tuna. It was like tuna suki. It was basically raw tuna sushi rolled up like a sushi roll, but with carrots. And I forget what else was inside. I think a little truffle and salt. And it was good, not amazing, but it was refreshing. I think I took a bite that had a little too much salt, so that kind of turned me off. But we had a great salad with great chicken on it, and we also had cauliflower romanesco, and it came with this cauliflower puree with charred cauliflower. It wasn't charred, it was like sauteed cauliflower on top. It was so delicious. I think the cauliflower was actually my second favorite after the avocado toast. But I highly recommend brunch. It only is on Sundays at Scarpetta. If you don't want to order room service breakfast, you can have breakfast at Scarpetta for hotel guests, but it's just normal breakfast hours. It's not their full Sunday brunch. So the chicken tenders just arrived. I want to eat them while they're hot. I asked for lots of ketchup. They brought at least 3 packets. Honestly, these chicken tenders look incredible. They look amazing. These look like they're going to be so good. The fries look crispy. Let's taste one. Oh. Okay. I see you, Gurneys. Fries are crispy. They need a little salt, to be honest. At least I had Heinz ketchup here. But it's in like one of these squeeze things that make it a little difficult. These chicken tenders, the breading's crisp. The chicken tenders are hot. The fries are crispy even though they need salt. With ketchup, they're delicious. So I'm going to give an official rating for the chicken tenders. This is the strip down at Gurney's Montauk. I'm very excited. Let's try them. Okay, Gurney's. Wow, the breading's not too thick. I take that back. The breading is a little thick, but it's really crispy. All white meat. The chicken tenders are good, but the breading was a little thick in some places and fell apart when I tried to pull the chicken tenders apart. They'll get a pretty high rating, but they're not going to get the best of the best, I'll tell you that. So my official rating for these is a 7.6. A 7.6, that's a great rating. I could have given it in the 8s, but I felt like they're not the type of chicken tenders where I'm saying you have to run to. But for Montauk, yeah, they're pretty good. So 7.6 is my official rating. Not my highest, not my lowest, but like a little above average. And I think these were very good, but they don't deserve to be in the 8s. So thank you guys for watching and listening. I'm Carly Konsker, and stay tuned because you never know where we'll end up next. Goodbye. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. And as always, follow us on Instagram at Wine and Robes Pod. And while you're there, you might as well follow me at Carly Konsker. See you next time.